God. So current, now I start current transformer second. So we have these two current transformers here, and this is the communication channel. So based upon this, see here, you can see the binary digits. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, and this is the amplitude. Okay, now here you see, if you look at this is a zero signal. So there is no value, zero value. Suddenly it goes to one and it remains up to here one. So it is one. Okay, and up to here one. Okay, so up to here one. So it becomes one. Then again it is one. Again it is one. Here you notice it is zero. So here also it is zero. Then it becomes one. It becomes one. So this is the amplitude wave. Okay, this is in a square form, but the power is getting transformed formed. Okay, so this signal, see, there is some modulation techniques. So we can utilize either this ASK technique, FSK. I have not seen any as such, matlab na, any question on this
Okay.
ASK technique. So that's what. See, if we are using any amplitude, so we have to like transfer the signal. Okay, it will go in a normal sinusoidal format. So this would be your amplitude. See here. Normally here is the only positive wave. Okay,
Okay.
it is only showing the positive wave. Positive wave. Okay, and the negative side is showing nothing. Okay, so let me, yeah. So this is like basically if
Sir, 1 second, sir.
yeah,
1 second.
yeah. No, it is not actually the amplitude. There's nothing happening with the help of this. It is just showing you like how it can be changed. Okay. Now if you mm, tell me, huh? Can I? No, this is there in your area. I will send you this, na? Can I move? Hello, Kohli?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is basically, see, this part is not, if you want to like study in depth somehow we should. I can give you, it will take me full one lecture to explain you all this thing. Okay.
Understood, sir.
Okay, this is not that much important in the question paper because nothing, it has to do with communication systems. Okay.
Okay.
Then I have to explain you how, what is pulse width modulation, pulse coded modulation, and all that thing. It is just one slide he has put just to explain so that can relate to it, what you have studied in the past. Okay, but now we don't have that much time. We have to cover this part. So this type of communication link already I have drawn. Okay, this is the voltage transformer here. This is VT is the voltage, or it is also called as the potential transformer. Okay, because we want it in the measurable units, and this is the analog signal that is coming to the IED. Then again it is getting, okay, another signal, okay, from the current transformer, and this is one more current transformer. It is going here to the substation computer. So now this signal which we are utilizing here is, there are the switching techniques which we are using. See, this is the amplitude. Normally the signal which we having is in the form of amplitude. Okay, so the signal if we are having in 8-bit stream, so in the 8-bit the minimum value is 00 and the maximum value is FF. And if you convert this into decimal, this 00 will become 0 and FF will become equal to 255. I will show you how. See, this is 8421. If I write all values 1, 1, 1, 1, so that means I get a signal 15. Okay. See, in binary up to 9, it is read as 09 only. Okay. But at 10, we say it is A. Okay. At 11, it is said B. 12, C. 13, D. 14, E. And 15 is your F. So when I write F, so this means 1F. Okay, 1F. So FF would mean 8421, 8421. So this is 15 and 15, this becomes FF, like this. If you just convert this into, see, this, write in binary form FF and convert this into decimal. Convert, so the decimal value is 255. So that is how it's showing. Okay, now at this point, this is the value. The maximum value here that it is reaching is 255. So that's the value here it is showing. Then here that signal is this. At this point, the signal, at this point, the signal, at this point, this point, this point, this point. See, the last signal here is this. Okay. So it is just and changing the signal in the form of binary, and accordingly you will set a mark. So you will make this into a binary form. So this is the bit stream you are seeing. So how many bits are there? 1, 2, 3. Can we read in white?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is it.
8 and 8.
Okay, 8 bit would mean 1 byte. Okay, so we can see totally this is 1, 2, and 3. So this is a 3 byte operation. Okay, this is how this thing is done. Okay, analog to digital conversion over here.
Uh,
You are getting, have you studied digital electronics now? In that you will be having na?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. The
Okay.
conversion of
Yeah,
yes, sir.
so you can put in the calculator. FF will become in the decimal, it will become 255.
Uh,
See, this is how the computer networks will be located. See, this is the main server room. This is the server here, okay,
yes, sir.
and this is connected to, from here many computers are connected, okay, here, and this is also one of the which a printer or some other device we can connect.
Notification.
Yeah, so now let's come back to the computer networks and let's finish the main issue is our, we have to finish the this communication. Okay, communication, and we have to finish the communication. What was it? I just it just went
Technology.
and yeah, and the protocols. Okay, the first part was the network architecture.
Yes, sir.
Okay, architecture. Then the second part is the communication technologies. Okay, and the third part is the communication.
So, sir, these, sir, hubs, switches, routers, and all, they all fall under communication technologies.
Yeah. This is the fourth module. We will be finishing it today. Okay. So if you look at the wide area network, okay, personal area, see the personal area network, if you have up to 1 meter. Local area network means you have an internet connection, okay, at your home in the modem. What you do is that you connect a land area network. You keep a router here. Okay, this is the router. Okay, a router sometimes is also called as a repeater. Okay, you see this is the internet. Okay, internet from ISP, internet service provider. Internet, ISP means internet service provider, internet service provider. So what does internet service provider do? Internet service provider gives us the connection. Okay, so the connection which we are receiving, okay, the connection which we are receiving is via modem. So I'll write down to understand. I'll make, okay, this is the ISP, okay, provides internet connection, okay, then how it provides, there's a modem, via the modem, and then from the modem we need to connect with the help of a router, okay, and I can connect to Pronil, okay, I can connect to Dr. Pramod, okay. I'm sorry, I'm taking my father's name so that he can visualize, okay.
No, no.
And I can connect to your brother. Okay, this is,
Yes, sir, I got it, sir.
yeah. So this is how it is done. Okay. Now this is the local
Yes, I got it, sir.
that range. It depends upon how much cable I have. See, normally I cannot go beyond 1 kilometer range. Right? It will be very costly to purchase. Already that 100-meter cable costs around, I think, 4,000 to 10,000 rupees. So I cannot invest on 1 kilometer. Only 100 meter is this much. It will go to lakhs. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
Then there is another network like in the metro or in the city, which is called the MAN. That's called the Metropolitan Area Network, which can extend in a city or in a location up to 10 kilometers, which can be wired or wireless. Okay, mostly wireless due to that your WiMAX you were telling. Okay, or it can be like wired. Okay, that is what is that called? Wired or with the cellular or the satellite. Then there is the wide area network whose range would be 100 to see speed of this network would be maximum. Okay,
Mhm.
there the speed would be if you open that book that Janake Kanake I have sent you. Okay,
Okay.
there you can check the network speed. So LAN again, it's like room, building, or campus. Okay, local area network, and network in a city is called MAN. Okay, network like across the globe is called the wide area network. So this is how the architecture. This is a client. This is another client. This is the network. Okay, and this is the main server. How this is the actual architecture. Now, basically, in a client server, which you can see here. Okay, yeah, okay. This is the server, right? And this is your server. So the server which you are seeing here, the server will contain the file, the print application, other things in a central computer. And this central computer which you saw there in the back slide will respond to the client requests. Okay, based upon this arrangement only, there is a client server architecture. So this LAN can be owned by me. I can make a LAN network. You can make a LAN network with the help of routers, right? In your home,
Yes,
if you're
sir.
getting internet connection by ISP,
Uh,
you can split it. You can give so many connections. But although the speed will decrease or this capacity to transfer will decrease, maybe and some computers it will not operate that efficiently. If you have joined two, three computers and you're using, maybe it will slow down. So this traditional LANs run at speeds of like, see, in your home you have up to 100 Mbps, okay, 50 Mbps, 100 MB, it can go up to 1000 Mbps, okay, the maximum possible. What is the speed you are getting? 100 Mbps.
sir, I think it's 60, sir.
That depends upon the plan. They will say 100 Mbps, but if you check at the fast.com, it will come around
Yes, sir.
35 to 40 and
Automatic
sometimes
comes
50
50,
Mbps.
40. Yeah, yeah.
Not
Downloads will
that.
not
Okay.
go.
So now we have this LAN. Okay. LAN is the network. Okay. This how can we start the LAN? Now we have this main controlling PC where the hard disk is there. From here we can give connections.
Yes, sir.
Earlier when we were in hostel, there was a some video game, firefighting video game. We had connected in a LAN and we were playing it online. Okay, one computer had that game, and with the LAN,
Oh,
it was shared. It is a wired connection. So LAN is not a wireless connection. If you can see, it's a wired connection. So there can be two types of
so,
arrangement.
sir, so, sir, one second, sir. So for that,
Mm, yeah.
so can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear it. Come again.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Tell me.
Yeah, yeah. So for that firefighting, yes, sir. For that firefighting game, did you guys all connect your laptops or your PCs?
Mm,
Since it was wired.
mm. Yeah, I did not get the question. What did you say? Firefighting?
Sir,
Can you come again? Firefighting? Did you all guys connect?
sir, for that,
Huh? Yeah.
uh, sir, you said you had connected you
Huh?
had connected all the laptops in a wired connection, right?
Huh? To play the game. Yeah. Then?
Yeah. So all of them would be connected to one main server itself.
Yeah, one main
Is
server.
that how one main PC?
Yeah, one main PC. See, if you have some information in one PC, now to there is advanced technologies. Yeah, you can install a software that is called as any desk or something remotely. Also,
Yeah, you can switch files. Yeah, yes,
you
correct.
can switch files. You can access you can hack the entire computer. Those
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in the in 2001. Okay.
Oh,
When I was studying at that time, this LAN type of arrangement was there. Okay, now so you don't need in your home also. Why you need wired? We
Yes,
have
sir.
Wi-Fi now. Also, I am not
Right,
using any wired connection. Now my
right,
router,
right.
now my see modem is there. Okay, but yes, I have used a router. Why? I have used a router to increase the range.
Uh, uh,
I have used a router. I have placed one is my modem, main modem. Then from main modem, one wired connection, I have placed that router in another room. So with the same internet service provider, I am getting two
right, right.
Wi-Fi connections. So what it is,
You're getting, yeah, with the same plan basically.
yes, with the same plan, I'm using two connections, and there is different name for that and different name, but it's
Uh,
coming from the same internet. Might be in your home also. You must have done that.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Exactly.
Yeah, so yeah, whatever I'm teaching is logical, yeah. Don't worry about
Yes,
that.
sir.
So the thing is that if you see, yesterday I told you about the battery. Eventually, the same fault happened. My father, na, he will not never drive the big vehicle. Yesterday, he when
Uh,
wanted it for marriage, he suddenly broke down. Then with the wire also, it did not have took place. Finally,
oh,
then my cousin was there. I asked him to remove it and directly give because the charge was completely vanished. So you saw the video.
train.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
have to be practical. Okay, like this it will happen. So earlier, that time we were not having well established networks, routers, and all. We had that cable and all. We use that. Okay, so this is
Got it.
see nowadays. So mostly they will not incorporate this LAN and all. Now everything is wireless. Even
Okay.
even the power transmission is underground. Everybody thinks for the this thing aesthetics of power transmission.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So a lot of
Yes, sir.
uh, emphasis is given.
Underground. Yeah.
This is the metropolitan area network. So how it is happening here? See, in the metropolitan area network, you see there's as of you can see there is an head end. The internet is there, antenna is there. So it is happening. It's not directly. See, it is like you're taking one connection, you're giving to this house, this house, this house, this house. So this is the connection you can do. So here you can see if you have the this connection na, over here. So this is the 100 kilometers. So normally the HAN, BAN and IAN will end up
Yeah.
100 meters only. Then your NAN or
Okay.
neighborhood area network. In the neighborhood area network or the field area network only, the man will act. Okay, that is the
Okay.
metropolitan area network. This will
Sir,
this will fall under
sir,
man. Okay,
sir.
yeah.
Sir, logically speaking, I have a doubt. Logically speaking, like if we're using a van, like its range is up to 100 kilometers. So if the range increases, shouldn't the speed decrease?
Range will decrease, but when we are transferring the WAN wide area network, now we are transferring at a very higher rate. Okay, the frequency is very high. So if we are using such a high frequency near our places, it can lead to cancer. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is like if you are using mobile phone and it's not well charged, it is like very low, 5%,
Yeah,
10%.
yeah, yeah.
It can lead to cancer. You can ask your dad. He's an
Correct, correct.
doctor. So
Yeah,
that is the reason we cannot see now with the 5G also there was so much opposition. Birds are dying
yes, sir.
because it is transmitted at very high frequency. But if we don't transmit at very high frequency, see according to the Shannon's theorem also, it should be passed at the twice the range. So it has
Uh,
to be passed at a very high frequency in the free space. So that see free space we are not living, birds are living, so they are getting affected. Many birds are
oh,
dying due to the 5G. You had a film also from Rajinikanth, if I believe, or Akshay Kumar, some birds were dying there. Okay, but that is
no, no.
actually the thing. Okay, now you got
Oh,
any other doubt you have?
no, no, sir. Understood.
Okay, yeah, nice you asked this question. So the wide area network, na, the hosts are owned by the customers. Like, see, basically, you're this in the wide area network, you will be having a subnet mask, and subnet is basically typically in the range of see if you go to your internet, mobile internet, and you go to networking, you check to settings, then there would be IP, there would be two addresses. One you will see as IPv4, another you will see as IPv6. Okay, go to your internet now. After the class, you go to internet network settings. Okay,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There you will see this, these addresses you will,
Yeah, IPv4 and IPv6. Yeah.
okay, and then you will see this subnet mask also, and this subnet mask range would be like 255.2, 55.0 in some this range. So
Okay.
what is this 255 basically? Can you tell me? 255 is the FF value. Okay,
Uh,
this is the FF. This is the transmission.
FF.
This is 255 is the decimal representation of this.
Uh,
Now you have learned so much. Huh? Now you can join computer engineering also. Huh? Huh?
yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. You see, main thing now, because electrical, I also have taught microprocessor and all. I have like
Yes, sir.
multi-dimensional and done research, and also my specialization is electrical and computer. So mostly either you will find a computer domain guy or an electrical domain guy to teach this subject. How your father has identified me, I don't know. Okay, but he's identified the right guy. Okay. Now the subject basically consists of two distinct components. Okay, basically one is the transmission lines and the switching elements. So what does the transmission line do? Transmission line will transfer the bits. Okay, bits, that are bits, the information exchange between the machines. Whereas the switching elements, which is basically the routers, okay, are that connect three or four more transmission lines. So here you have a transmission line. So here you are transferring, and it can connect three or four more transmission. This is the router. This is the use of router, is also at times called as the repeater. So here is
Okay.
client server request. This is your client machine. That is the server machine. So it is requesting it. Then when an internet service provider comes to you, he goes to the service machine. Then he'll send you back some link. Okay, generate. Oh, it is authenticated. Okay, for the first time, whenever he will come to your place, na, and then when
Yes,
it is
sir.
authenticated, he will tell within 1 hour or 2 hour it will happen, because it is still processing at the server machine. Then finally, he will tell you switch off it and switch on it, and you are good to go. And he will set one random password which you can change afterwards. Normally it would be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, something like that. Okay, then you can change that also, or he will come out change. So this thing I have already taught you of switching.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll move ahead this about this switching.
Sir, also, sir, the meeting is about to end. Less than 1 minute.
Yeah. So now I have to, the next session